Before I start with the actual method of attracting that woman who clearly isn't interested in you, let me make one thing clear. I'm not here to teach you no black magic. This isn't a foolproof guide, and I'm not advertising it as such. In reality, it is incredibly difficult, sometimes even borderline impossible, to get someone who's not interested in you, interested in you. You might even have to give up on her, realistically speaking. But just before you do that, I have something you should at least give a shot. Brothers, welcome to the ultimate guide of getting her interested in you. Firstly, how do you tell if a girl is not interested in you? Before we start with the rest of the steps, it's crucial we identify what actually constitutes true disinterest. For starters, she'll never text you first. The conversations you both have will be one-sided or boring. It'll seem like she's not putting any effort in, because she isn't. She won't care about losing you. She'll make fun of you in not a teasing way, but toxic. You'll never see her dressing to impress you. She'll try her best to limit alone time with you. Finally, you won't ever see her oozing with joy while being around you. These are some strong signs that the woman you're interested in, she isn't in you. If you find yourself in that kind of a relationship, the very first thing you must do is reset the relationship. This is the most painful, yet the most important step. The way you reset your relationship, and note this down, is by breaking off all contact for anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks. You don't text her, you don't call her, you don't snap her, you don't like or even open any of her stories or posts, nor do you reply to any of her interactions with you. You want to disappear from her life for this brief period. You might be wondering, why should I do this? Because you need to escape her internal list of uninteresting guys. Only once you've done that will you benefit from the steps to come. Next, discover why she wasn't interested in you in the first place. And the best time to do this is when you're in the no contact period. It could be that you came off as a needy guy. As we've talked about before, being needy is the worst thing a guy could do. You should also think about any specific moment after which she became uninterested in you. Maybe it was something you did. Maybe you're just not the kind of guy she wants. A lot of these chicks nowadays have weird requirements for the men they want, like what horoscope he has or if you both are compatible. In this case, best to leave her way back in 2023. Lastly, maybe she just doesn't want a relationship right now, while you were trying to push for one. Whatever the reason be, you need to find out exactly why she had no interest in you. Once you've done that, finally comes the part where you get your hands dirty. Brothers, it's all about mindset. Till now, you've been gloomy over the fact that this one chick doesn't want you. But in today's day and age, you can't be doing that. You need to have that abundance mindset. If you didn't know, women are the exact opposite of men. While men prefer exclusivity in their women, women actually study how much attention a man is getting from other women. That's how they determine a man's worth and whether he's worth her time chasing. Once you've dropped that obsession over her, you focus on leveling up in various sectors of your life. First comes money. Just because you pick up 2 more minimum wage jobs doesn't mean you're rich now, nor does renting out a Lambo for a quick Insta flick fool anybody. You've got to forget about her and make sure your money is right. I'm not saying she's out here digging gold or stuff like that, but it's commonsensical. Women want men with power, influence, and security. And nothing shouts all of that more than having enough to live comfortably. You need to figure out the kind of man she's into, whether bulky or slim fit, and then you get to work. Obviously, you want to be working out for yourself, but hey, you're on a video on how to make a disinterested girl interested in you, so you got to do what you got to do. Next, you need to dress well. Women in general have a soft spot for well-dressed men. Now again, I'm not saying anything excessive, but you do want to look like you respect yourself, like you sleep with as many women as you like you're ready to take on the world. You can't come out looking like you left your mom's basement for the first time in weeks, with Cheetos crumbs on your shirt. Recipe for disaster, I'm telling you. And when you're on the road of elevating yourself, you'll realize you have a lot less time for thinking about her than you used to. You'll be so busy upgrading yourself in all these various domains that you'll somehow end up on the back burner, and rightfully so. Now stop. I know what you're thinking. Wait, Wasn't it the entire point for me to be able to get her in the end? Of course, be patient, my G. For anything worthwhile in life, you'll need to be patient. By now you've reset the relationship and became attractive with self-improvement. It's now time to actively seduce her by using jealousy. And by that I mean making lots of female friends, teasing prettier girls while she's around you, having other girls flirt with you around your crush. Start seducing her close friends. Mention to her how random girls have been chatting you up and giving you compliments. You can even say how annoying and weird it makes you feel. The entire point is to get into her head. Like I said before, women judge men highly when they see them get approval from other women. Just get used to it. When she sees you with all these different women now, she'll want to have you for herself. That's when you know you've successfully flipped the script. A really important thing to note is, during this entire phase, you don't want to compliment her at all. I know that sounds like a jerk move, but trust me on this one. What you should be doing is teasing her, playing with her emotions. The reason why she lost interest in the first place was not because you weren't being nice enough, but because you were being too nice, also known as the Mr. Nice Guy. You also don't want to be friendly with her at all. As evil as it sounds, you need to root out all friendly behaviors, otherwise you'll fall right back into the friend zone, and good luck with that. What I mean by that is that you do not help her with studies. You do not help her move across town. You stop offering her random gifts. You stop telling her how much you've been thinking about her. You do not ask to hang out with her as a friend. As some parting advice, no matter how close you get from this point onwards, never give her all your attention. You want to be busy improving yourself. But even when you have time for her, never give away your attention like your time doesn't mean anything to you. If you give it all away, there will be nothing for her to chase after. Remember, as soon as she feels 100% comfortable with you, the relationship is over. Tension is what keeps any relationship moving. Well then, there you have it, folks. Like I said in the very start, this isn't black magic. It'll either get you back that girl, or it won't. It's all on your luck. But if there's any chance, this is surely your best bet. With that said, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Stay blessed.